Hi, my name's Max Smith.
And I'm Sean Grant.
And we're here tonight for a 5 o'clock game here at the UIC Natatorium. We'll be featuring St. Ignatius College Prep versus the Whitney Young Dolphins, a game of girls water polo.
Now we're going to see how this one goes down. Ignatius, third team in the state, so they're looking to put a romp here on Whitney Young today. I was talking to Coach Cashman before the game, and he said the game shouldn't last longer than 2 minutes, so we'll see how that goes down.
Cashman, coach never known for his modesty. That's a fact right there.
But I love Coach Cashman. Great guy. Talked to me before the game. A lot of pressure being a coach right before the game, so it's good he took the time to talk to me. And so we should be ready to get going right now.
Captain's being called, talking to the ref, shaking hands. Coin toss about to happen, folks. This is where the champions are made, the coin toss.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm loving the refs sporting the all-white uniforms. That's really catches your eye.
Let you know who's in charge. You know who's in charge. Cashman bringing his team in. The young coach doing the same.
A little pregame pep talk. Get the girls going. Drop a little game plan, maybe.
Always nice, always nice. We'll see what kind of offense and defense they're running once we get out here.
4-2, 3-3, maybe the coveted 1-5 that we'd like to see so much.
That's a classic. Not seen as much ever since the rule changes back in 03.
Oh yeah.
Looks like the coin toss has happened. Refs getting ready to start the game, giving a final warning call to each team. Looking for the game ball right now. We are ready to get started.
Yeah, well, Coach Cashman, he's using this game as kind of a warm-up since they're playing their number 2 rival here on Monday. So they're going to use this as kind of warm-up to get some momentum going into the next game, pick up a good win against the number 2 team in the state.
Yeah, that game Monday will be quite the game. Everyone should come out here, watch it.
Quite the game.
It's a Monday night,
Maybe we'll be there.
Maybe a little school, some water polo.
Bring a little homework, watch a little water polo.
Watch a little water polo. Not much better.
Well, this is just in. The referees were actually college teammates of Coach Cashman. So,
we'll see if that affects the game.
A little favoritism, maybe.
And there was some final cheers in. About to jump in the pool. Here we go.
Here we go.
Cashman bringing water to fuel the refs. What a players. What a guy.
What a guy.
Starting lineup for the Ignatius Wolfpack. In goal, we've got number 1, Jenny Stelnicki.
Yeah, she's a freshman. She's pretty good. She's one of the top freshmen in the state. So
I've heard great things.
Yeah.
We also have number 3, Diana Fernandez, also a freshman. Another one of the top freshmen in the state.
Yeah, man. If I was to have a fantasy water polo team, I'd definitely have these freshmen on my team.
Well said. Who else do we have? We got number 11, Maggie Maloney. Number 4, Olivia Evangelidis. Number 10, Rebecca Insalaco, the captain. And here we go. We're off.
Here we go. Meeting up at the center, and the ball's in.
Whitney Young maintains possession first. Pressure by the captain.
Taken immediately by Ignatius.
Stolen by Teresa Polo. Looking to score. Look at that speed. Pass out. Goal! Number 6, Tammy Stelnicki.
And in the first 16 seconds of play, too.
Oh. Wow.
Coach Cashman
may have been right.
They're on the 2-on-1 fast break. Great speed. Great swim speed to bring the ball up. Good tip pass over and right there. Wow.
Some high pressure by the Ignatius Wolfpack here. Pushing them over into the corner. We'll see if the Dolphins can get out of this one.
Nice over.
Pass.
Good.
Nice pass into the middle.
It looks like a 3-3 zone defense here by Ignatius. Actually, more like a man probably. They're just manning up.
Always a nice bet. We have equal numbers offense and defense. Mr. Cashman knows what's up with this.
All right down there to the goalie. The goalie has it. The goalie's going to tip it out now to one of the players.
Easy save. We'll see if she gets tested a little later in the game. Nice pass up.
Let's see. It doesn't look like they're in any
pass into the captain. That was a nice shot.
Nice save, though. Nice save. Good reflexes. All right, Whitney's bringing it up now. Some more half-court pressure by the Wolfpack.
Ignatius not letting up here,
sticking
folks.
in that man up. Doing a great job of staying right up on their all tipped pass.
Nice tip.
Fast break. Fast break, swim with it, going. She's going. She's going. Obviously superior swimmer to the girl. She's got a clear shot on the goal. Defender's not anywhere close.
Stays outside the zone.
And
it's a nice goal.
That's another goal.
Teresa Cariolo there with the goal.
Wow.
Ignatius up 2-0.
Great fast break. Great determination off the tip to chase that ball down.
Hey, you know what I like to say? The best offense is a good defense.
Defense wins championships.
Again, Ignatius with the high pressure, staying in their 3-3 man defense.
They do a great job of shadowing their man. Another tipped ball up for grabs.
Oh, and Ignatius
comes up with it again.
Nice pass up to get the fast break.
And another fast break. 2-on-1. Oh, but she
loses control. Looks like a dunking foul there.
Yeah. Minor foul. The ball's played immediately.
Oh, and great comeback defense from the captain.
And that'll be
call another foul though on Ignatius. Wow.
That's going to be impeding movement right there, I believe.
I would have to agree. Oh, nice.
Ignatius comes up with the ball.
Pass in. Pass back.
Tips it back.
There, but Ignatius able to recontrol the momentum. Looking for a pass. Takes it up, dribbling. Gets it onto the Whitney half. Looking for a score. Nobody's stepping up. Wide open right there. You got to expect a little better step-up defense. And another goal from Teresa.
Wow, right in that little pocket right there, too. Yeah, just under the goalie's hand.
Got past her defender, and there was no one coming over to help. So that's how you like to see it happen if you're an Ignatius fan.
Help defense. They talk a lot about that in basketball. Whitney Young need a little help defense right there. They really got to help out their goalie. The goalie in the deep end right there got to be treading water the whole time, so...
possibly using the egg beater movement.
Oh, yeah.
That's a classic. A nice spin move there from number 3. High pressure, though, still.
More high pressure.
This is forcing them to take long shots and make deep passes in. Get it in. Oh, and Whitney scores.
Just past the goalie's hand.
Past the goalie. That's a rough save to make.
The freshman, Jenny, she looks a little angry right now. She thought she should have that one.
Yeah. That's one. If she had that back, I'm sure it'd still be a 3-0 game. But now it's 3-1. Pass it up. Right over to the outside, inside of the captain.
That'll be another impeding movement right there.
And easily score right away. That's what I like to see. A fast start, easy score, not much better.
Take advantage of the D not really paying attention right there.
Absolutely.
Off the foul, great job. But you saw right off that goal, it gave Whitney Young more time to kind of get into a set defense. They put a little high pressure on Ignatius, but Ignatius had great ball movement, got it to the open person, and put it in there.
Ignatius has definitely been doing a much better job swimming around, making movements. Right now, Whitney Young seems pretty solitary.
There's the fast break.
And there's a nice dump into the fast break, taking the goalie one-on-one. Oh, easy goal. Easy goal by the captain right there.
Well, that was a great fast break right there.
And now a timeout called by Whitney Young. I didn't know timeouts happen in water polo, but
I guess they do.
Give Whitney Young a nice chance to regroup, see what's happening. Coach trying to re-inspire his team, down 5-1.
Yeah.
Mr. Cashman handing out the water, letting them know that this game is theirs to lose. They got to keep the pressure up and keep putting it in the net.
Well, we're here. 3 minutes, 3 seconds left in this first of 4 periods here. Ignatius is up 5-1. Max, what have you liked out of them so far?
Well, I think they've done a great job as a team playing. Their defense has been spectacular, not letting any easy shots. Even the goal Whitney scored was well contested. And then on offense, they're doing a nice job seeing that when they beat their man, Whitney really isn't coming over with the help defense, so just taking the goalie one-on-one then.
Well, like you said earlier, the best offense is a good defense. It's like you said, Ignatius has that high pressure, gets the tipped pass, and they get out into the transition really well, and they swim the transition very well. They get it up right in front of the goal, and they just, the goalie can't even stop them.
Yeah, Sean, like you said, really, once they get into that transition, they look like a tough team to beat. It'll be interesting to see what happens Monday when they're playing another team that I hear likes to use a sort of drop back transition similar to Ignatius' style, so we can see what happens there.
Make a comparison to basketball. It was like the Boston Celtics when they had Rajon Rondo. That defense transitioning into offense. Rajon Rondo would normally get it out into those flats and really pass down, and they'd score off transition. So it's seemed kind of that. I don't know. Maybe Coach Cashman's a Celtics fan.
Who knows? Anything's possible. He did attend Boston College, so
that's right. Water polo in his day.
Water polo star back at Boston College, but yeah, so could very well been watching the Celtics. And we're back, resuming the game with a pass in from the Whitney Young goalie. We'll see what happens here. Pass it up. Another.
More great high ball pressure by Ignatius. Whitney has really not been able to get any position near the goal.
Whitney has barely gotten the ball past the into the attacking third of the pool. I'll be honest. They had the one nice pass in when they scored, but other than that, and again we see the high pressure leading to an easy steal. Looking to see what happens here. Looking to drop it off. Nice pass back, and now looking to send it back up.
More pressure.
More high pressure. This is some good defense from Whitney, though. It looks like their coach really inspired them, but
there again, there's that Ignatius ball movement.
Good. Hit by the goalie. Another foul.
Gonna call a foul, but that was a good stop by the goalie. I definitely think you take that foul right there. Good job by the goalie to stop it. I think we're gonna have a free throw right here. Uncontested. Penalty shot, like in soccer, Max. You're a big soccer fan yourself.
Exactly. And Tammy Stelnecky puts it lower left corner. Wow. Easy goal. 6-1.
Is that his third one?
I believe that's 3.
That's a hat trick for her. Wow.
Hat trick early in the first period. Wow.
What a player.
Buzzer just coming in, just cuz.
All right, more high ball pressure by Ignatius.
Wow. Whitney, nice pass there, but still, foul on Ignatius.
Yeah, that's impeding movement right there.
Ignatius, really though, this pressure is killing Whitney. Yeah. They don't seem to have an answer to this.
Yeah. Well, and on top of that though, Ignatius's ball movement is when Whitney is able to get into some kind of defense. The ball movement by Ignatius is just good. They don't stay in one place for too long. So he trapped in the corner, tried to pull a move.
Nice defensive attempt by Whitney, but it's a foul. Ignatius's ball. Nice pass up to the offensive third. Pass in. Another Duncan foul.
Are we going to see a little brutality call right there? No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, and there's another goal from the captain.
Well, as you can see, they really try and get it into her right in the middle every single time. They don't play the flats off to the side. They just go right into that middle, and they really just attack the middle. Whitney might have to, might want to bring in another defender right there in the middle to try and slow down Rebecca and Salasco.
Possibly bring in more of a defensive-minded or zone-minded defense. The
man's really not working.
But still, nice over-the-top attempt on the defense, but Whitney's ball still. They're gonna look to pass it up. Oh, nice.
More impeding movement right there.
Now Whitney looking to try to get it into the attacking third again, but not quite. Another foul slows down the speed of the game.
And then there's
another pickoff.
It's a shot clock violation right there. Immediately up, Ignatius pushing.
What a goal! Stole it right out of the goalie's grasp and threw it in on the empty net.
Well, Max, you said you wanted to do the kind of the Mexican goal thing, but if you were doing that, I think you'd be doing that for the entire game. You wouldn't have any breath left.
This would be a rough game to do it at. Completely agreed, Sean. Whitney looking to start it off again, swimming up fast, and yet another
fast break
story of the game. Just picking off throws. The captain Rebecca all alone, one-on-one with the goalie, goes lower right side again.
How many is that for her now? 5?
I believe that. I think that's 4 maybe, but still, putting them up there like it's not even a problem. I've noticed on that last shot, one of the first shots that they shot to the right, most of Ignatius's goals have been to the shooter's left, but
yeah, that's right.
Still, seems like they're scoring from every which way imaginable.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Looking for the pass up right here is Whitney.
Whitney's trying to get something further up.
They really.
There's another steal.
Another stolen pass. Dribbling it up. Got to keep it out of the way of the defender. Gets it. Swimming up. Going against the goalie. Look at teammate out to the side. What a pass. Good vision.
Good vision. Yeah.
Great vision of the pool. Yeah. Easy pass. Easy score.
Wow. 10-1 Ignatius with a minute left in this first period. We still got 4 periods left. They're on pace to score over 40 goals, Max.
This could be quite the game.
Quite the blowout.
I'm not familiar with the record for high school
me
girls water
either.
polo, but I have a feeling we may see a close attempt.
I'm interested to find out what that is. Well, it really is outstanding. Whitney Young has not gotten anything past that cone right there. I believe that's the 5-meter mark right there. Nothing inside of that.
Absolutely. Even their shot was from outside the 5-meter mark, Sean.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper holding on, seeing what she sees.
I'm trying
to make a nice pass up.
Trying to play for some time. 15 seconds left on that shot clock. They might just take the shot clock violation, try and run a little time off right now.
Never a bad idea when you're up this big. Taking shots isn't necessary. 5, 4... Maybe a last-second shot. No, Whitney with the steal.
But Ignatius gains it right back. Gets a fresh shot clock.
Wow. Number 5, Angie Karabik, staying with it. Gets it into the captain. Yet another foul. Nice pass out to the outside. Olivia getting another foul over there. Looking to pass it in. Maybe get a nice, easy shot. Oh, nice pass.
8 seconds
back
left.
and forth. 4 seconds.
Off the crossbar. 2 seconds
shot attempt. Not going to get it. Ignatius up here at the end of 1.
We got a little break.
10-1. 2-minute break between these periods.
I'll talk last. I don't want to be like stealing your color. So. Well, what an exciting first period as it's 10-1 Ignatius. Little break time right here. I know we talked at the last time out. What do you like out of them? But it's really been obvious that high ball pressure, it just renders Whitney Young. They can't do anything, and they get onto the transition. They run transition really well.
Yeah,
and that's basically been the story.
It seems like Ignatius has been able to do no wrong in this first period. They were fresh, no fatigue from swimming, which we'll see if that catches up to them later, or if they're just more. We'll see if their stamina is a lot greater than Whitney Young's, and maybe they'll be able to pull away even more than they already are. But
yeah, well, like I said, they're on pace to score 40 goals right now. So if they could average that 10 goals for the next 3 periods, that would be spectacular. It would be getting into. They would score more than the Ignatius basketball team did in their previous game.
That is true. That was a rough loss for the Ignatius team.
Yeah.
They had a great season. Nothing to not to take away from them. Can't win them all, but we'll look forward to them again next season. See what happens.
All right, so we got about 30 seconds left here in this break. Getting into the second period now. What would you look for Whitney Young to do to me? I don't know. It's they're losing down by 9, but what would you say for them to kind of get back into this game? What do they have to do?
I think first things first. They got to stop that easy outside to inside pass Ignatius has got going. Like we actually said before, maybe start going with the zone defense, something like that. And other than that, they just got to do a better job passing and moving. Because
that was I was about to say.
Staying stationary, it's rough to beat a great defense like Ignatius is if you're just going to stand still and try to pass.
Yeah, their ball movement is really hurting them because they don't get anything. So.
And here we are starting our second period right here. Great part of water polo. The nice swim off at the start of each period at the start of the game.
It's almost like a meet right there.
It's real test of speed.
Well, I think a lot of these players do swimming as well. So.
And Ignatius wins it. Ignatius with the victory there. Story of the game. A little bit of out hustling, bringing it up easily.
Yeah.
Whitney seems like they're not really just. Seems like when they're playing defense, they're just kind of standing around and they're not trying to stay goal side, so it's easy to get around them.
Yeah. We see a little bit better. I think the coach must have drawn up a defense for Whitney because they're seeming a little bit better.
Yeah,
but there it is.
Beat to the inside again, and luckily they're able to bring the help defender over.
Bad pass right there.
Bad pass.
She should have tried to take it in right there. Tips it back.
Defense. Oh, nice double block there, but they're going to call a foul on that second one.
See, I think what the offense they kind of run is when they set up a triangle over in the corner, you'll see they'll go back and forth up top, but then once someone cuts inside, they get a good cut, and then that's when they break towards the goal. And then if that cutter is not going to be able to score, then they'll just dump it off to the center, which is the captain. So that's a pretty good offense drawn up there by Coach Cashman.
Coach Cashman really knows what he's doing.
Really does.
And that was a nice shot by the Whitney, or a nice offensive session right there by the Whitney defense.
Yeah, they finally got a shot on goal. That's only their second shot on goal. Ignatius has close to 15 shots on goal, maybe even more at this time. So
See this great passing. But there's some nice defense from the Whitney team.
Yeah,
manages to get around with the steal, looking for the fast break.
Yeah, Whitney. Good.
And great
tip
help
that
defense,
ball.
but
yeah.
Even a foul's going to slow this Whitney attempt to.
Yeah, you got to slow down the fast break. That's something Whitney Young should do, is try and slow down that fast break of Ignatius.
Now looking for the pass. Gets a little bit unlucky there. Could have been a great play. Maybe another shot on goal. Bring this lead to only 8 versus the 9 it is, but still.
Now, I think another good tactic that Ignatius does is that when they get this steal, they just dump it off to the goalie. If it's not a high ball, if it's not up right at the half mark, they'll dump it off to the goalie.
That was a nice cut. That was a nice cut by Karen Juarez.
There, see Whitney Young finally does it.
Yeah,
slow the game down a little bit because they got to slow down this attack of Ignatius. We're 2 minutes in. We haven't seen a goal yet, so I think that should be Whitney Young's key until they get back into the game, is slow down the Ignatius attack, manage the fast break.
Yeah, really. Whitney hasn't scored this period, but Ignatius hasn't taken a shot, so you got to think they're doing something better on defense.
Yeah, the coach must have drawn something up.
It's looking much better. They got a nice foul in the offensive half. Looking to make a quick pass in. Holding it with 2 hands. That's a rough one. Nice easy dump in. Fast break. That's gonna kill him.
Yeah, that's gonna kill him.
Drops it off.
Good save by the goalie. Good save.
But looking to try to get a Whitney fast break here. See what they can do.
Ignatius does a tremendous job in taking advantage on those penalties when Whitney Young's not even looking. They'll just tip the ball up and try and get a fast break.
They're definitely defense to quick offensive-minded team, similar to the Denver Nuggets, like you were mentioning in basketball before.
The
Denver Nuggets with their stellar fast break.
Ty Lawson, they're just a fast, athletic team.
And we've got 2 balls in the pool. We'll take a quick break right here while we figure this out.
That might be a penalty on it. That looks like Coach Cashman, a little horseplay down there on the bench right there.
Coach Cashman got to remember there's still time for this game. I mean, you never know.
Yeah. They shouldn't take it too. Right there.
Wow.
Great pass by number 3.
We'll see what happens.
Great lower. Wow.
Nice goal. Wow. Even on the strong side, manages to sneak it in past the goalie.
Yeah, right underneath the goalie's hand. That's a donut, right, Max? Right underneath the goalie's hand.
Right through the goalie. Whitney making some substitutions, seeing if they can get some fresh swimmers in. Maybe make a bit more of an offensive attack here.
Well, and now since Ignatius hasn't run the fast break as much, they're starting to settle into an actual offense. You see, they have a lot of cutters to the basket.
They do.
I think that's kind of like their game plan. That looks to be pretty effective for them, as well as the fast breaks is. So.
And Whitney, they had a nice cut there, getting a few people open, but still.
Oh man, bad pass right there.
Bad pass right there.
There's that fast break.
You gotta see that coming.
Fighting for the ball. Good pass, good vision, good communication.
Tammy Stelnicki with yet another open shot.
Right around the goalie.
Right around the goalie. That's got to be at least 6 this game.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was great. Good communication, calling for the ball, and good vision to put a nice pass, lead them perfectly. Great job by Ignatius.
Ignatius up 12-1 with about 4 minutes left in this second period. So as you can see, they're not quite on that same scoring streak they were before. Maybe Cashman telling them to ease up and
being a good sport. Coach Cashman's a great sport.
Foul there. Whitney looking to try to get some offensive here. Wide.
Good idea.
Nice long
good
shot.
Save right there by the freshman.
But a great save by Jenny, the freshman, like you said, one of the top freshmen in the state.
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest, though, is that they should just, when they get open space in the floor, they should just start shooting the ball, because they got to put points up on the board somehow. They're not going to penetrate that Ignatius defense down low, because Ignatius will just steal it. So I think they got to start looking for shots outside, like their own.
And yet another dump into Tammy. Wow. And a save
by the goalie.
Nice save, but still, yet another easy dump in.
That cutting offense, really. Coach Cashman's got to be really proud of his girls. They're working really hard out there.
They cut to the middle, and now looking to swim fast with the ball.
Penalty.
Quick restart. See what happens here. Pass back. Maybe a long shot.
They're taking a little time right now.
A little bit of confusion looking to get it out to the ref.
Yeah, not sure what was going on right there.
All the way back to the goalie. Restart from the Ignatius half.
And they started up good spacing right there. She's got some space to work with right now.
And see, this is what I was looking for. They're letting the play with the ball get open. Give her a little space.
Good save.
Force her to take a long shot. That was great defense.
That was good. That's why I said she had the space right there.
Had the space.
Great shot.
It was a nice shot. Great. It's definitely, game's getting a lot closer now. Still, score wouldn't say that, but Whitney definitely giving a nice effort. Nice throw in.
Good throw by the goalie right there. They tip it back to their own goalie.
Ignatius goalie coming out, make a quick save.
Timeout taken, I think, by Coach Cashman right there. Yeah, he probably wants to talk it up because he realizes they're not scoring at such a pace as they were. You know, they're probably getting a little tired, like you said earlier. You know, they're letting Whitney Young get a little bit, get deeper into their zone. So
yeah, we'll have to see what happens here after these words. 2.5 minutes left here in the second period. Ignatius still only up 12-1. Like you said, Ignatius getting a little tired maybe.
A little tired.
Not quite scoring at the same pace, but still they seem to be in control.
Oh, they're definitely in control of this game. I mean, I think it would take nothing short of a miracle right now for Whitney to come back into it.
We'll see what happens here, though. Whitney's definitely been looking better on the defense. Definitely, they've seemed to drop off that.
Yeah,
drop off there.
Cut off that fast break.
Exactly.
But they still can't stop Ignatius' setup defense or setup offense. So
restarting from the timeout here.
Let's see what Ignatius comes out with. Whitney Young's throw in for Ignatius right here. Now you can see, like in soccer, the goalie comes out a little bit. They don't just sit in the goal net.
Helps give more of an offensive threat back there if you really need it. But
if the little dump off, I think that if there's too much high ball pressure, you definitely need to dump it back off to your goalie. Now I don't know if that's illegal or not, but
yeah,
I definitely think if you can, you should take advantage of that because that buys you more time. If you're Ignatius, you definitely want to run time off the clock. So
there, Ignatius with the nice swim in there. You saw it looked like a design play from Cashman's.
Good ball movement. Oh, another dump off down low. Another shot. Good save by the goalie. That one. A good contested shot right there by number 11 of Whitney Young.
Oh, and a nice. They're looking for the fast break. Oh, unlucky. Now you got to drop it off. See. Oh, that was a nice.
Oh, no goal on that one. Rough break for Whitney Young right there.
But goalie doing a nice job making sure to stay with it. And
yeah, good. If she let that one dip back in and behind that line, just like in that soccer, if the ball crosses the line,
it's a goal.
Yeah.
Ignatius got a little confused there. Pass between two players, but recover.
One more dump off. There's that cutter. There's the cutter. No, not there.
Whitney's got a
good D by Whitney. They're going to go cross.
Oh, that was some nice defense, forcing the out-of-bounds throw.
Out-of-bounds throw.
Didn't see anything there, so just had to throw it out.
Sloppy turnover.
Whitney passing it up.
Whitney looking to set something up here. They're not in any particular offense. They're just kind of hovering around in a circle right now. So
managed to draw the foul there. We'll see if we can see if one of these players on the outside were to cut in. There's a lot of space, but
yeah, they should get someone into the middle. No, probably touched it with two hands. That's what it looks like. That's just another sloppy turnover by Whitney Young. That's kind of been the story of the game for them. Bad passing, bad control.
They've just the one thing that seems to have definitely picked up, like you said, there's stopping the easy fast break there.
Yeah.
Wow, yet another pass into that cutter. Lucky it hit the foot, but they gotta be watching. They gotta try to bring a second.
Oh, that's Ignatius' ball right there.
The ball, apparently.
Not sure what happened. Another cutter. Good pass up the floor to get her leading. Oh, but she lost it. Oh, impediment. It's impeding. Looks like we're going to get a free shot. No, Ignatius pushes the...
Wow. Great shot by number 9,
Great shot.
Morez.
You saw a lot of power on that one. The goalie was able to get their body over there, but was not able to block it. Went right off the goalie. That's going to make it 13-1, Ignatius.
We'll see what happens
Not
here.
quite sure what's going on right now.
Refs calling them back to the benches. Perhaps a timeout?
No, I don't think so. I think something, maybe...
Not sure what happened here. Refs going to have a little discussion. We'll see what happens here when we come back.
Looks like the refs are discussing something. Maybe to discuss maybe they're reviewing if that was a goal or not. No play-by-play here, but
hey, memory serves just as well as a camera in my mind.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, we'll see if they call it a goal or not.
Coach Cashman inspiring his team to not let up here. See what happens.
It looks like they called it a goal.
They called it a goal, apparently. We'll see. Resume with a Whitney possession. 54 seconds left in this second period. About to be halftime.
Maybe they didn't call it a goal. It's not up on the scoreboard, so maybe they waved it off. Not sure why they'd wave it off, but the clock's not moving. Bad clock management by
That clock not
Oh,
moving
no,
here.
there
Clock
it is.
starts up.
Now they started.
Seems like they definitely called that a no-goal, though.
Yeah, it looks like they waved that one off.
There's a nice cut by the Whitney team there. We'll pass a little behind, but
good
able to
see the
get
help
it.
defense, number 11,
defense.
shadowing her man.
They really do, and Ignatius is doing what Whitney...
Up shot.
Oh, and that was a nice goal. That was a
Good shot right there.
taken
Good shot. And I think just for morale's sake, it's good that Whitney's not giving up and they're still attacking. You know, being down, not 12-2. I think they still got to push the advantage. I don't know, maybe they come out of halftime strong. It is 10 points, but we saw Ignatius put up 10 goals in one period. So
and they've got two periods to do it. So
yeah,
nothing's impossible.
Well, with 30 seconds left here, first half winding down.
We'll see if Ignatius holds it or.
Really strong half by Ignatius. Or maybe they look to get a last-second goal here.
Yeah. About a 6 or 7 second difference between the shot clock and the actual clock.
Good
nice
save
by
right
the
there,
goalkeeper. Yeah. It's going to be Ignatius's ball. Nice easy pass. Nice pass in from the outside. Scooting inside that 3-meter zone.
Quick shot. Oh,
right
good.
back.
Right back into the flat.
Beautiful
there.
pass. Holding for a last shot here. Swims back.
Right into the center.
Inside.
Oh, that's a foul. That's going to be a penalty shot right there.
Shot right here. That was still a great job by Whitney.
Great
job. Defense, but
it might be 13. Might be 13-2 Ignatius going into the half.
Let's see what happens going into the locker room. Clearing out the area. Looking to Karen Juarez here taking the penalty shot.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
It's almost like a shootout in hockey. You get the one-on-one matchup here.
Yeah,
or a shootout in soccer.
Stays behind.
Yeah.
With the shot. Oh, what a save. Nice save by
Beautiful save by the goalie right there. That was
great save.
Wow.
That was something else. Just knew which way to go with it.
Yeah.
Takes a nice long shot. Wow. They're going to say no.
They're going to leave that off.
Wow, that was a great attempt.
Wow.
Even.
The goalie, great save right there. Good anticipation. Look like there was some good power on that shot there by Juarez, but the goalie timed it perfectly. All right, so we're here. We're going to have a 5-minute break here at the half. If you were Ignatius, what would you do coming out in the second half? Obviously, we know what Whitney needs to do, but if you're Ignatius, what do you do?
I think first things first, you got to just make sure you keep this. This is great defense that they have. Got to make sure you keep that up. Other than that, I mean, they're doing a lot great. Coach Cashman really has them doing everything the way they should.
Yeah.
It's just there have been a couple of chances, as you saw, Whitney scoring another goal late in that period.
Yeah.
But they just got to make sure that they're staying nice and high and not accidentally giving up.
Yeah, contesting all the shots I think is critical because it seems in this, just like it is in basketball, if you get space, it's a lot easier to knock it down than it is if you're contested.
And here it looks like we have a goalie change. Jenny coming out, going to play in the field, and now we have, it looks like, Angie Karabit going into the goal. So we'll see what that does for the Ignatius offense and defense.
That's the older sister of Ignatius football player, AJ.
Yeah. Sports runs in that family, that's a fact.
That's true.
All of them. But we'll see what happens. Perhaps this freshman can come and light up the scoreboard.
Yeah, that'll get a couple goals. That would be a really well-rounded game for her to only let up 2 goals in the first half. Come on, maybe score a couple, make up for the 2. Not that she did anything wrong, but I'm sure she'd like to get those 2 goals back for herself.
And that was, like you said, she really didn't do much wrong. It was just 2 open opportunities, and even on that last play.
Even on the 2 goals, she got her hand on it. It was just right past her hand. So. Maybe Cashman. I think the only thing I would say is if I'm Cashman, I'd maybe try and drop another offense because the cutter offense seems to be working, but it looks like towards the end of the half, Whitney started to get a handle on it. So, maybe you come out with something different. Maybe run that 5-1 offense to the 1-5 we've been trying to draw up, Max.
That's always killer. If you've got 5 people attacking, it's rough. Play them all in a flat line.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Little back and forth action. Maybe we should send a memo down to Coach Cashman. We're no experts, but
we could always send our all-star runner over here, Andy Weber, to send him a nice message. Sure to be speedy. Got about 2.5 minutes left still in this halftime break.
Not very long halftime break.
It really is not much time to recover.
Fast-paced moving break.
This game really, one thing about water polo is there's no football when you watch football. It's an hour game, but it takes 3 or 4 hours. Andy's got a few words to say here,
it's a solid 80 degrees inside. I am sweating a lot. I'm sweating a lot. And I am very sweaty. Okay, thank you.
Andy always on top of the weather conditions, you know.
A bit of a slip out. That was really unprofessional by Andy right there.
Classic Andy. He likes to stay behind the camera,
Yeah.
do a little running in his free time. I'd like to take this moment right now to congratulate Andy, though, on his new relationship with Lyons Township All-Star cross-country female runner, Casey Ryan.
Yeah.
I think they deserve a great congratulations. Things are going strong.
Yeah, that's really good for Andy. Good for his self-confidence level. He's definitely been a lot more exuberant up here in the booth ever since he started going out with her. So
Thank you, Max, very much. Thank you for that.
Anytime, Andy, anytime. Now we've got Ignatius already in the pool.
yeah, Ignatius is already ready.
Ignatius.
Whitney's already still
Seems like
swimming
about
out.
a minute left in this halftime, and Ignatius and Whitney both swimming out. We'll see if they want to perhaps cut this halftime break a little short, get right back into the action. You never know.
Yeah, I definitely would push the advantage if I was them. I mean, 10 goals is still manageable. You get up by 15, maybe even get up by 20. I mean, just put this game out of reach permanently.
We'll see. It looks like Ignatius, Whitney staying with the same goalkeeper, not making any changes. Like
And
we
she
said.
did a pretty good job for all she could do. I mean, she just faced a lot of one-on-one opportunities with the strong Ignatius swimmers. Nothing you can do. I think her defense really just needs to step it up. Give her a hand because she's really been doing a lot for them. A couple of great saves by her in the first half. So, the defense really needs to step up for Whitney if they want to get back into this game at all.
They really defense has to be the story of this game, like you said. Really, Ignatius's defense has been stellar, only allowing 2 goals.
Amazing.
Whitney's defense, like you said, there wasn't much the goalie could do about those. It was just it was good cuts by Ignatius, forcing a one-on-one, or sometimes even a goalkeeper getting taken out to step up to that. And
Yeah.
easy for the Ignatius swimmers to score. They're great shooters.
All right, here we go. Here's
And
the
here we
swim
go,
off.
about to start off.
There we go. Controlled by
with
Whitney.
possession here. Nice work. Way to
Good
swim
tip
out,
back.
get a nice swim.
They're trying to get a little spacing here, it seems like. Ignatius still going with that man, really shadowing the people they're defending.
Ignatius's man defense has been looking quite great this game. Whitney tried to play man at the beginning, and Ignatius isn't getting beat on those cuts quite like they.
Yeah, they don't.
quite
They're
like
very
teams
they're very
expect.
physical. They really like to match up. They like I said, they shadow the people that they're defending. And they really stay right up on them. So Ignatius kind of looking. It looks like they're just trying to control the clock right now. They go back to the goalie, then try and set something up.
Don't want to make any mistakes that might cost the game here. Almost lost it there, but a foul called.
Yeah, good
Nice.
D. Oh,
Wow,
there's that
another-
dump
yeah,
off
and then
in the
the cutter,
middle.
dump in, easy.
Oh,
Nice
good.
pass in. Just lost the handle. Nice try.
Just lost
nice
handle.
try.
Great court vision right there by number 10. Way to see the teammate cutting up. Just lost the handle on it right there.
And Whitney gets a nice fast. That was a pretty fast start.
Yeah, that was.
Foul called on Ignatius right there. Whitney looking to keep up the pressure, see what happens. Looking to dump it in. Got it into their outside player, but push off call it looks like.
Yeah.
Ignatius
See, they dump it back off to
drop
that
back
goalie.
to the goalie and see what happens here.
Just controlling the clock right now. We're a minute in right now. They're really just trying to slow things down and play the game that they want to play.
There they go. Ignatius has definitely been staying a little further back in these.
Oh, good
Nice
pressure
defense
right
from
there by
Whitney. Whitney not giving up, but and 2 hands called.
Let's see, the only
Whitney's gotta
problem-
have the
yeah.
cutter right there, but they're
Yeah.
not getting anything. So
It's
it's going to make it
just-
tough to come back from a 10-goal deficit if you can't get the offense going.
Yeah, sloppy transition offense right there by Whitney.
Leads to the easy turnover.
Yeah, if you force a turnover right there like number 7 did, you really got to have someone swim up the floor like Ignatius did right away, so you can really push the advantage on that turnover.
Ignatius looking to get
there's
another
that
dump in
triangle I'm
right to
talking
the
about
center.
there.
Oh, easy upper 90. Oh, boy.
Wow.
That's what you look for from a shooter,
Great.
right out of the goalie's reach.
Great control right over the goalie's hand.
Really not much you can do there if you're the goalie.
Not much at all.
Got to get a little more help from your defense. 13-2 with 5 minutes left here in the third period.
So, yes, you see that physical play by number 8 there on the outside,
Yeah,
denying
Ignatius.
possession of that ball of number 7 on Whitney Young.
And even when she gets it, making sure to stay goal side,
Yeah.
Stay there, looking to get a block on this pass if you can. Get a nice jump out of the water.
Great defense. Great spot-up defense.
Wow.
A little foul
Another
right
foul
there.
called. That's rough. I mean,
By the
not
shot
getting any
clock
help.
violation
Shot clock
right there.
violation.
And again, you really see the control of the clock right here. Because Ignatius, they really look like they're just trying to play it down.
Ignatius getting the foul called, yeah. Can't wrap
look
around
at
the head
that
like
corner,
that. Oh, what a pass.
right there. Nice pass. Dump
yeah,
off right in the middle.
Oh, one-on-one with the goalie.
Nice opportunity.
Easy little scoop shot.
But hit the cross. Oh no, they're gonna count that as a goal right there. Actually.
Yeah, it's nice high, right below the crossbar, kind of almost a sort of drop shot.
Yeah.
Line drive upper.
And there's that we were talking before the game. They're actually post ups in water polo. That looks like a post up right there.
That was a great offensive work by the captain Rebecca there.
She has had just a phenomenal game.
Yeah, this game is showing those Division I scouts why they should bring her to their college. You know.
And she gets a steal. Oh no, Whitney's still fighting. She's gonna.
Foul.
Yeah, she's gonna retain possession right there.
Again with the drop back to the goalie.
But they're gonna push it.
Wow.
Oh, they got some space. I kind of look for her. I look for her to shoot right here.
Oh, nice
good dump off right into the middle.
Oh, and
no, off the crossbar. They're not gonna call it. Fighting with the goalie. The goalie's gonna have possession. Shot clock violation. Ball to Whitney Young.
Whitney escaped. Whitney dodged the ball right there. Could have put this game close to out of reach. I mean, ball being brought out to the refs.
That was great transition right there by Ignatius, the goalie, to see the open spacing. She had good spacing. I actually kind of looked for her to shoot the ball right there. You got to take all the opportunities you get. So. Not quite sure what's going on. This happened in the first half. Not sure what's going on right now.
Yeah. Players getting called into the teams.
It might have been
refs making sure the crowd stays under control.
Yeah, I think it's the JV players that were standing up. They really want them to stay seated. So this will be a penalty, I think, going against Ignatius. They'll just give Whitney the ball up top.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. This is although this does really it helps both teams a little. Definitely helps.
Yeah,
Ignatius
a little rest.
Get a little rest, but it helps Whitney kind of keep the ball out of their own half and lets them get a nice start up towards the Ignatius half, which is really
that's what they need. Yeah,
that's what they've struggled to get.
Like we're talking about that high ball pressure. If they get it deeper in, then they won't have to deal with the high ball pressure that much. So
we'll see what happens here. Can Whitney bring it back to 11 or stay with the 14-2 lead? About
the
4
ball's
minutes
in play.
left. Nice. That was a nice pass in. Same with that high pressure again by Rebecca. Oh, that was a nice shot.
Oh, good save.
Great shot. Great save by the goalie. Great help defense right there to help the goalie when she's out of the goal.
Fantastic job. Great job, Bill. Angie Corbeck, she's obviously a lot taller than the freshman was. She's able to jump up there and bat that ball down. And like you said, great help defense by number 11 to stop the follow-up right there.
Yeah, that's what you gotta see. Ignatius has scored on a couple of those, and it's just been it's been a different story over on the Ignatius side,
Oh, great pass right there to put it out into space.
And nice, once again, the dump
off in the
Whitney
middle of the freshman.
Cut it off.
Nice
that was a nice attempt, though. Way to stay with it. See, even there, they're giving that second effort when they're on defense. Got to see what happens later in this game.
I think the passing in this game is actually a lot like the passing in football. I hate to make another comparison, but it's kind of like that. Is they don't throw as much to a person as they do to an open space in the water. And Ignatius pushing the fast break right now, 2-on-1.
Nice
good
pass,
tip up to the freshman.
Takes the one-on-one shot, easy.
Good control right there. Wow. Give it with a ball fake right there.
That was great work.
Got the goalie. The goalie jumped up, misplayed it, and was down in the water. Great shot right there. I think that's the freshman. Oh, no, that is Maggie Maloney. I'm sorry. She's a junior.
Now, again, with this high pressure from Ignatius, really stopping Whitney from getting any movement and penetration up front. Foul there. Maybe got a little bit of space to try to get a nice pass in. That's a good pass, right to that 5-meter line.
Oh, good shot.
That was a nice shot, but it goes out of bounds.
That's what I'm talking about. Whitney Young really has to take all those opportunities and just get as many shots on goal as they possibly can. 2.5 minutes left in this third period, and they're down by 13 goals. So they really got to start, doing something. They got to do something.
Nice pass. Even then, still with the defender on him, still sneaking that pass in is Ignatius.
Good. That was some help defense right there by Whitney. Tips it back out for the number 9 to go get it. She's looking to shoot.
Oh, nice
Great
shot
save by the goalie right there.
Face,
wow, number 9 really gets a lot of power on that shot if you watch.
That was a nice whip shot. I mean. If you can stay in front of that with your whole body like the goalkeeper, you're going to save it. But that's not one you can save with just your hands.
No, definitely not.
There again with the high pressure, cutting off all those passes. Really not much to do.
Yeah, no movement, no off-ball movement at all by Whitney Young.
Yeah, they're just getting shut down. And even when they try to make a move, the Ignatius swimmers are there and even a step ahead, which is impressive from the defense.
Try and dump off. Good shot clock violation. Man, and I mean, you see just a great job by Ignatius trying to trap him over in the corners there with the high ball pressure. They can't really get anything in the middle, and like you see right there, they force a shot clock violation. So it's been, if they don't get a steal, they get a shot clock violation. So there's the dump off to the middle, number 10.
He gets a nice little bit of leverage.
Flips it out to a teammate. Good pass. They're gonna get a foul. I think that's gonna be a penalty shot right there.
Pass it back.
Great touch pass right there. Wow.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful right there.
Keeping it up in the air, not letting it touch the water, and just a nice little give and go to start it off, and easy shot.
That's beautiful right there. That ball never touched the water.
We'll see what happens here with Whitney. Ignatius up 16-2 with about a minute left here in this third period. Whitney,
just sloppy pass.
A little bit of a slip there. See what happens. But still, this high pressure from Ignatius is really hurting Whitney.
It's just killing him, yeah.
There's a foul. Maybe get a little bit of space. There's a nice cut. But pass a little
right
behind.
off to his shoulder. They're trying to get something. She's got some space. Now, see, they tucked it back up to the top. There's that post. Great tip.
Cut off the pass. Push off on Whitney, and here comes Ignatius back with the fast break.
Yeah, they're looking to push it. I mean, I think
back to the goalie though.
Whitney should have tried to get something there. You know, there's 40 seconds left now. Ignatius is up by 14. I mean,
it'll be a very interesting fourth period. See what happens. Perhaps for the sake of their pride, maybe Whitney can bring it into a couple digits. See what happens. But right now, this game is all Ignatius.
It is right now.
The pressure.
There's the steal. Wow.
Easy one-on-one. Lower corner.
Oh, nice lower corner shot
Maloney getting that same shot again.
And you see they've really picked it up here. You know, they scored 5 goals in this period after only scoring 2 in the second period. So the breakdown has been 10 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 5 in this period. Whitney Young each having to go 1 in the first period and 1 in this period.
This is really, like you said, 5 in this one, 2 in the last one. Holding Whitney to no goals in this one. It's even in I like this period of play from Ignatius. Probably the best out of the three so far.
Yeah, they played really strong. They really controlled the clock. They played the game. There's a chuck shot.
That was a nice long shot, but nothing going there.
And we see a smile from the goalkeeper right there, Angie Korbeck. Right now they're just having fun out there. I hope Whitney Young's having fun because it's not fun to be down 15.
You never like to see a team go down that bad, even when you're playing them, but still, they're staying with it. It's not like they're
not giving up. They're still in there. They're trying hard.
It's rough when this Ignatius team is just.
This is a great Ignatius team.
They got it where even I'm not sure how their offense compares to other teams, but it looks great now.
But
it's that transition defense or that transitions offense from the defense that's really killing Whitney this game.
Yeah, it is. Again, like you said, Ignatius really reverted back to the fast break offense in that one, and they finished off a couple of steals, just like they did in the first period. So maybe that's the Cashman's game plan. Maybe we'll see him really slow it down now and try and set up an offense in this fourth period. Just try and take some clock off.
Yeah, like you said, they eased up kind of on the fast break in the second period. Third period, they brought it back a little, but still they were willing to drop it back to the goalie whenever they felt the fast break wasn't the best option. Right,
really controlled. It was great passing from Ignatius in that period. I didn't see any sloppy passes. I think Whitney Young has been doing a good job of trying to get it inside, but the high ball pressure by Ignatius is just, it's just been killing him.
Whitney's definitely stepped it up. If you look, the last 2 periods, they've put up less goals than Ignatius put up in the first period.
Compared to the first period, they really tightened up that defense. They started cutting off the fast break. In the second period, they definitely cut off the fast break. I think they didn't do as good of a job of cutting it off in that period. But they've been playing well. It's just been a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah, we'll see. If Whitney can manage to hold the Ignatius team to another two or less goals, this game could get interesting in this last period, but you never know with this Ignatius offense.
And here we are. We're entering the final period of play here. And we're just about ready to get the swim off going here. You see the speed of the Ignatius swimmers is just...
Number 7 got a nice push off.
Oh, but good job of Whitney to control. They're looking to control that sideline right there.
Pushed.
Maybe get a little something going up the side.
They got a nice little cut there, but still, you got to get a little more space from your defender if you want to get that pass.
Yeah.
These long arm defense in there.
And they're right there. They're back
into
that
pressure.
That high pressure. It looked like they were trying to get someone going up the sideline initially. That would be good. There's a steal by number 8.
Wow,
good transition.
There's the speed from Ignatius again. Wow.
But she's looking like she's slowing it down a little bit. She's bringing
Tammy looking to pass it off. She knows she could.
Oh, look at beautiful pass right into the middle. They got 2 Ignatius people right in the middle.
Wow. Passing it around, see what happens.
Look, now they're really. Oh man. Good save by the goalie there. But great job by Ignatius there. They really set up something off the fast break. They slowed it down. Whitney did not get back on defense that time.
That was a nice attempt at the fast break.
Great save by the goalie right there.
That was nice.
That's a high pressure situation when it's 4-on-1 right there, and you don't know which way the ball is going to go.
Wow,
so.
And their story again, the cutter right there, wide open. They're not. That's a far pass, but still, Whitney's got to stay with
that.
There's
the cutter. Oh, right there.
There's the cutter.
She wasn't looking for it. She controls
with it. Dump pass in.
There's
Beautiful. Nice pass out and a nice goal.
Beautiful goal right
there if you're the goalie. Great passing around by this team.
Great passing. Great, yeah. They were so focused on that middle because in the first half, Ignatius scored all their goals in the middle. That time they really looked out to kick it to the person in the flat, and great back corner goal. Like you said, if you're the goalie, there's really nothing you can do. You just need to get help from your defense.
Ignatius forcing an out of bounds pass there. Passing, Cashman calling back to the goalie, slow the game down, see what they can do. Like you said before, Sean, they really don't need to score as long as they can just
control the clock.
Hold on for most of the shot clock, and then just get it. Even if it's a bad shot, they're still keeping it in this end of the field.
The cutter. See, even when
nice pass to the outside.
No, I'm not sure. Maybe she held it with 2 hands right there.
Perhaps.
Now, like I said, Cashman, it looks like Coach Cashman drew up a new offense because it looks like now they go to the dump off, but then when they go to the dump off in the middle, now they're looking to kick it to either side. Maybe kind of control the sides a little bit more.
Push off there for Whitney, and with once again even up by 16. It's that fast break that's just killing Whitney.
Yeah,
they're taking it down the side again, like you said, passing it off.
Dump it off.
Nice easy shot. Defender got a little bit of a tip on that one, but.
Yeah, I mean, like we just heard from that fan over there, Max. I mean, not much Whitney defense to be seen at all.
Exactly. Even seems like this period they've made a slight drop off in the pressure they're putting on defense, letting the cutters. Now they're focused a little too much on that inside. They got to see that Ignatius is switching their game plan to the outside here.
Yeah. There's the fast break. Look at her get on a transition like that.
Out swimming 3 separate Whitney racers and then taking it outside, looking to pass it back into a teammate, see what happens. Shot clock violation, perhaps.
Yeah, no play. Yeah, they're looking to play on.
They forgot to switch it there.
Yeah. Ignatius put it in the middle. Bad pass right there. Still controlled by Ignatius.
From inside that zone, so passes it back out to the teammate.
Dump off in the middle.
Great save by the goalie. Nice hand save. Knocks it down and picks it back up. Looking to get it out. See what they can do here.
And like we said at halftime, I mean, the goalie has really done everything that she can to try and stop this onslaught by Ignatius.
Yeah, even on some of these uncontested shots, they're looking for it. Wow, nice pass there. If you're the Whitney defense, you got to see that coming and stay a little bit ahead. But still,
definitely.
Like you were just saying, the goalie.
Another good save right there.
Goalkeeper, as long as it's not an.
There's the fast break. Now Whitney looking to push it. But she loses the hand. She tips it up. Good transition defense. But let's see. 2 on. Maybe a penalty shot.
Penalty there. We'll see what happens. Got to pass it off.
But like we said, great transition defense right there by Ignatius to get back and just contest the shot. The foul really helps you out. Great pass dump off into the middle. And that's good shot right there.
But great. That was some great work by Whitney right there.
Yeah, that was good. That was a cutter right there. Right dump off into the middle. Ignatius looked kind of confused right there. They got to get a little better communication right there.
Yeah, that was one. I mean, Ignatius. Wasn't really the goalie's fault there. Gotta see more out of your defense there.
Yeah.
Just let one slip past. The high pressure now by Whitney, trying to bring themselves back into this 18-3 game.
Yeah. But that was some great offense trying up there by Whitney.
Yeah. Whitney team calling look like a dunking of the ball again. We'll see what happens here. 3 minutes left, down 15. We'll see if Whitney can bring it back to maybe single-digit lead or who knows what.
Yeah, I think it would take a miracle to do that, but they're working out a little more high ball pressure by Ignatius. Another tipped pass. They're looking to get out in transition, maybe. No, but Whitney's getting back. They got a couple.
Whitney, nice block.
Great on-ball defense right there.
But you got to stay with it.
That's a foul.
There's a foul. Kind of came under her there.
They got the cutter.
Wow.
Great cut.
You got to. That's a nice help D attempted, but still, you got to expect a little more.
Are we looking at a penalty shot right there?
Looks like we're having a penalty shot.
Looks like we're taking a penalty.
Number 7 with the penalty.
But even with the penalty, I think that's a good foul in there because you really got to stop the fast break. I mean, I would rather see someone get fouled. I would rather foul someone than let them have a nice, easy tip in.
We'll see what Diana Fernandez can do here. Goalkeeper has looked good on some of these penalty shots.
Yeah, on the penalty, she's done a good job anticipating which way the ball is going to go. And let's see if she can get another stop here.
All right, we'll see what happens. Ref signaling the shot.
Great save! Wow.
That reaction, like we said, if they're taking long shots or if it's a somewhat contested shot, it's been the goalkeeper the whole game. It's just once they get great defense.
They're gonna tip. Risky pass there, but
the Whitney swimmer seemed to swim away without not realizing they were going to stay back. But
great. That was another penalty shot saved by the goalie, and you hear it coming off when she blocked it. I mean, that ball was thrown with some power, but she did a great job of staying in front of it and blocking it.
Yeah, make sure
to dump off right into the middle.
Nice.
She has a teammate in the flat. Look for her to dump off to the teammate in the flat.
Oh, Whitney
right there in the middle.
Kind of shield it, sort of. And,
that was good.
Got the nice
holding it with 2 hands right there.
But still, it was great work from Tammy Stelnicki over there.
The goalie looking to push the advantage. Maybe get a little fast break.
Nice. They've got the pass in. If they a little late there.
Control it. They're going to control it back to the goalie. Give time for the swimmers to get down to the other end. We got a minute 57 left in this game, Max.
Looks like it's out of reach.
Great game by the Ignatius Wolfpack. Well, I think Whitney did a good job of, they're hanging in. This Ignatius team is really good. As you can see right now, they're still fighting.
Yeah.
They're still fighting.
And they've only given up 1 goal this half, which really, that's impressive. It's just
in this period, just 1 goal. I mean, they've like we said, we said it's like in the second period, in the second period they only hold Ignatius to 2 goals. We said they should do something the same in this period, and it looks like they have.
Yeah, it's been a much better game this period. I think, like you said, they've scored. Ignatius has scored perhaps 1 or 2 this period. Not much.
I mean, if you put the second period in this 4th period, that's only 4 goals for Ignatius. It's the first period and the 3rd period that really just killed Whitney. And if you take that, it's 4-3. This game would be 4-3 if you take out the first period. Even that first period, it would be 8-3 right now. So
that's not a terrible game to say you played. You lost 8-3 to the number 3 team in the state.
Yeah,
it's just rough when you've got the team up there.
Shot clock violation. Sloppy shot clock.
Even this late in the game, you don't want to be getting called for turnovers like that. Pushing it up, Ignatius goes up. We'll see if they pass it around to take the shot clock violation or look for a shot.
Dump off in the middle.
Into Karen Juarez there with a nice spin move.
Good try.
Nice shot.
Fight for the ball.
Stays with
Looks like the goalie's going to come up with it.
Gets it.
Yeah, good job to hold that one up there. She's really done a good job of, wow. Got a little physicality right there.
Oh, and a great ball in, but Ignatius with that help defense still. You got to make a better pass.
That's great. There. That's great help defense, though, like you said, Max.
Drops back to the goalie. About
30 seconds left. I think Ignatius is just going to run this one out right here.
Yeah.
There's a
5 or 6 second
5 or 6, 7 difference between the game clock and the shot clock. I think they just, they'll throw it up. Maybe throw one more shot.
Oh, foul there. We'll see what happens, but like you said, probably just
5 seconds left on the shot clock. I think they're just going to go for the shot clock violation.
There, they get it. Whitney ball.
Yeah, Whitney ball. There's 5 seconds left. They just got to throw it now.
And
the final stop.
Once again, even on that last play.
And that was really the epitome of the game right there, that last play right there. The defense by Ignatius, tipping balls, getting to those loose balls. It was really just their defense that transitioned into offense. Like you said at the beginning, the best offense is a good defense. It really proved that way today as Ignatius comes out with a domineering 18-3 win over the Whitney Young Dolphins.
Yeah, there's really not much more you can ask for from a team other than what Ignatius did this game, scoring 18. 10 of those coming in the first period, which is when, you expect to score the least.
Yes, yeah.
Holding them to 3 goals, really not much they did wrong. Perhaps a few sloppy turnovers, but
But and you guys see a big smile on Coach Cashman's face right now. He's pleased with the way his team played.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah, he glanced up. He gave us a wink in the booth. You got to attribute this a lot to him because he drew up the offense. Fantastic offense by him, even when they weren't running the break. When he had that cutter offense, which kind of looked like a triangle offense. I mean, just a fantastic job.
Yeah, there really wasn't much more he could have asked for from his team. That he wrote up the plan, they executed it.
Yeah.
Game well played. Like you said, this was a great matchup rolling into to their game against their rivals, number 2 in state on Monday.
Yeah, a little momentum game for them. They look to try and definitely. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulties right now. They're definitely going to look to bring the momentum from this game into the first game. I mean, they definitely want to score, 10 goals in the first period of this game on Monday for them.
If they can pull that off, that'll be a great win for them. Great team.
Looks like we got another game.
We got
here.
the JV team warming up now.
Yeah, let's talk to our manager Andy. What are we doing here? Yeah, it looks like we're gonna wrap up here.
Yeah.
So
quick recap. Ignatius doing well. Great defense.
Maybe
great
we could
offense.
Maybe we could go see if we could get a couple words with Coach Cashman.
Yeah, but all in all, great win. Ignatius 18-3 over the Whitney Young Dolphins. Your Wolfpack really showed up today and played well. Not much more you can ask for from a team. It was a fun game to watch. It was
a fun game to watch.
Not much more you can ask when you're watching a water polo game.
Yeah.
Really put the beating down.
Well, I'm Sean Grant, and up here with me is Max Smith, and we hope to be broadcasting another game soon. We hope you tune in for it. Thank you.
Stay classy, Ignatius.